Checking in with Jill Belland. She's hanging out at the Calgary Farmers Market today, and it's looking very festive there.
And what would the holidays be without chocolate? And that's what brings us here to Papa Chocolat with Bernard, who is going to navigate some of the chocolates that you're making for the holiday season. So tell us what's special here this time of year.
Well, people love caramel.
Yes,
right?
they do.
And so, you know, I've always made a milk chocolate with caramel, but then people say, like, when are you going to make a dark chocolate? When are you going to make a dark chocolate? So I make a bittersweet caramel now. That's new, and I'm going to show a little bit the steps that we do if I can pour the chocolate
absolutely.
on the table. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Okay.
Chocolate has always to be cooled down, and the way you do it as an old-fashioned way, you spread it out on a marble slab, and because marble slabs, they cool down quickly, and once the chocolate is done, it's done, you put it back in, you're going to open the cabinet, you put it back in the bowl, and then we do the second step, what is making the chocolate shell. You know, everybody says, how do you put the caramel inside the chocolate?
How do you?
Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the secret.
Reveal your secrets this morning.
But you know what the real secret is? That is, sorry, excuse me, is how do you actually make good caramel? And that is really, I'm going to do that, pour the chocolate in. That's the first step, you make the shell.
The first step?
Yes, and then you spread the chocolate around. And then we're going to make the shell, and the way you do it is by, first you have to take the air bubbles out. You do that by vibrating it.
Got it.
And then you turn it upside down.
You've done this once or twice?
Well, about 10 million times.
10 million times. Okay, so there we've got a perfect shell.
Yeah, that's done. And then you let the chocolate sit like this, upside down. And then it takes all about 10 minutes. Then you let it dry. Then the chocolate dries. And when it's dried, it goes in the fridge. And then you should have a shell that comes out like this.
Beautiful.
So that is step number 1.
Okay.
All that takes about 20 minutes. And step number 2 is the caramel. No, I didn't make the caramel here, but there's only 3 ingredients in this caramel.
Okay.
Most caramel is made with corn syrup. I don't use any corn syrup. I use organic cream, organic butter, and cane sugar. That's all what is in there.
Simple ingredients.
Yes, so 3 ingredients, yes, simple ingredients. I'm a strong believer in that. And so
going to get a piping bag going?
Yes.
So the bittersweet aspect of it, where does the bitter come in?
Actually, thank you, because I was nearly going to make a mistake here. I forgot to add the bittersweet chocolate in it. So we added to it, and it really gives a nice dimension to the caramel, because caramel, of course, sugar is one of the main ingredients in it, but the bittersweet chocolate, it really reduces the bitterness, and it's really a nice combination.
Okay, we're going to put you to the test here and see if we can complete this in 30 seconds.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Up, there
Gorgeous.
we go.
And you have some other special flavors that you're making for the holiday season?
Most chocolates, we do all our chocolates basically on the infusion method, and that's how you do the caramel filling, and you keep on filling it. It's about 80% you fill it up, and you do all the cavities like that. But going back to your question,
your spices?
we use, for example, we make a truffle with mulling spices, and I do it really like an infusion. Like you make tea at home, you put it in the cream, let it warm, and the cream infuses that way. The same with lavender or with rose petals. That are 3 chocolates that I make on that method.
Gorgeous. I think it's time for a sample, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing your secrets with us.
Oh, no problem.
We're out of time. Papa Chocolat here at the Calgary Farmers Market, of course. Don't those look gorgeous?
This is the caramel, and you have the mulling spices.
Cheers.
Yum. It's been a good food kind of morning, hasn't it?
I love the farmers market.